in the first state. Robert Lee and former North Carolina Central quarterback Jordan Reed back with you. Jordan, the all-time completion percentage leader at NC Central. They're playing Richmond today in the FCS playoffs. The name of the game in the first half, turnovers. Delaware turned it over 4 consecutive possessions. They've rallied back to within 15, but that was the story of the first half.
It was.
Wildcat snap again. He fumbled the ball. He picks it up. He comes near side. He's going to score. Marcus Yarns, just the way he drew it up at 7-6.
Game, you had success running the ball. They just have to take care of the ball too.
Minakuchi will throw over the right side. Tipped in the air. Intercepted. Narayan Brown heading the other way. Brown inside the 30. Brown jumps over a man and tackled at the 21-yard line. Delaware disaster. 3 turnovers in a row.
Don't miss.
Curtis, one of 30 finalists for the Walter Payton Award, which goes to the top offensive player in FCS football. He was first team All-League. Comes off another huge game against Lehigh last week, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. Probably his banner performance of the season was in their huge win at Holy Cross, which essentially won them the Patriot League title, 229 yards and 2 scores. Darren Wu to kick it away again. Jordan Townsend back deep to receive inside the 10-yard line. They continue to kick it to Townsend. He'll take it on the run at the 14. Townsend coming near side, has space, and a nice job there by the cover man, Davis Oliver Goodwin, who keeps them from breaking free again.
Might have been a touchdown saving tackle right there. I'll be surprised if they continue to kick to Jordan Townsend, especially kicking into the wind. The ball's landing really at about the 15 to 20-yard line every single time.
Yeah, they've got to stop kicking it to him. I mean, it's twice now that once he almost scored. That one was about 1 tackler away from being another huge return. So Nick Minakuchi back out, the freshman from Midland Park, New Jersey, making his first career start. He did start 2 years at Don Bosco Prep, but this a different animal here today. He'll throw the lateral out to Joshua Youngblood, turning it upfield. Youngblood has some space out past the 35.
Quick, easy completions, and that's the best way to treat a young quarterback. It's the best way to treat a young quarterback. Just going with a quick orbit motion and perimeter screen right there to Youngblood. Great job by the wide receivers. Wide receiver blocks down the field lead to long touchdowns, and it would surprise me if they come back to that play and throw a double pass. That would not surprise me at all.
Townsend and Harvin, a good job blocking down the field. Gain of 6. Yarns breaks the first tackle and then driven backwards a couple of yards short of the first down. We asked the head coach Ryan Carty about his quarterback Nick Minakuchi. He said, tell us a little about him. He said he's got a live arm, he can make every throw, he's smart, he's tough, and he doesn't shy away from the big moments. When you play at a school like Don Bosco Prep, you're going to play in some big games. He played in those, he won those games. He just hadn't gotten a lot of reps this season.
And he's played in big games, especially even though it's the high school level. He's played in big atmospheres. He played it in front of big crowds like this. But once again, he's got to get the offense going right. They're making some mental mistakes, turnovers, and penalties, which is something that's uncharacteristic of this Blue Hens offense and even the team as a whole. As we talked about earlier, one of the least penalized teams in the FCS.
You got the call there from Derek Hatton, false start against Delaware. I'll back him up 5 yards. Another thing Coach Carty told us was BYOJ, bring your own juice. He said his team had to bring their own energy this week. This is a program that averages about 16,000 fans a game. This weekend traditionally never draws well. They're only expecting about 4,000 or 5,000 here today. Lafayette's got 1,000 fans on the other side, and they're in full throat. Delaware needs a spark. Minakuchi steps up, throws over the middle, caught for a first down out past the 45, across midfield. A good gain to the 49-yard line, caught by Chandler Harvin.
There's your little bit of a spark right there, just some positivity in the passing game, just showing that he can throw the ball down the field. And even though it was an intermediate gain, you need to provide some explosive plays. It can't just be the running game just because these linebackers are flying downhill right now. So you have to have some type of presence or threat in the passing game.
It is a fresh set of downs into Lafayette territory, final minute of the first quarter. All sorts of motion here. Reverse run for Yarns. He hits the hole hard. He fumbled the ball. Lafayette says they've got it at the 47. They do. 2 turnovers for Delaware.
Result of the play is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Lafayette.
A nightmare start for the Blue Hens offense. Turnovers, penalties, just things that are uncharacteristic of them as a whole. They went with kind of a reverse run right there where they had a convoy of blockers in front of Marcus Yarns right there, but a great job of looking to strip the ball. You want to be able to create turnovers. And once again, the player we talked about as an impact player, Billy Schaefer. He already has four forced fumbles this year. He adds a 5th right there.
Number 21 reached in, looked like he punched the ball out. Another huge play. Darian Riley recovered it. Looked like Schaefer was in there first. Sekou White also helped create the fumble. Final 35 seconds of the first quarter. DeNoble looking deep. Home run ball. He's got it. Lafayette touchdown. Just like that, Elijah Stewart, it's 20-7.